I think Claude has some of the best artifact system I've seen in any implementation. And even its projects have much larger limitations. So you can upload large code bases there. Is now got integrations with MCP tools. So it's really great at working in a consistent way with large code bases and doing so through artifacts. With ChatGPT, even its codex model takes a somewhat different approach. User interface is less consistent. With projects, you have, I would say, much smaller limitations, which make it more difficult for you to work with some of these larger code bases. Some of it seems to be even cost optimization. So when you work with a canvas, it kind of limits the amount of code it produces in the canvas.